I get what you
right?
mean. I get what you mean, but I think for me, the starving artist is a mentality
Right.
for me. That's just me.
Right.
But that's, it's. I'm saying this. We could agree to disagree, and that's fine for me.
I want that.
Yeah. I say that because I think that starving artist mentality comes from a very westernized idea of what success looks like,
Yes.
especially in the creative community. I'll say creative because creative can be arts, music, blah blah blah.
Dance, whatever.
I'll just
yeah.
say that. Yeah, that's what I think.
Mm.
So that's why, like we romanticize and idolize this successful artist because they've, exhibited in New York and Germany and blah blah blah, and they earn this much and this much and this much, or like if I'm for like dancers, oh, this dancer is a choreographer of Beyonce or blah blah blah, that's what success looks like
Right.
for majority,
Right.
for a lot of people, and that's the way we got brought up.
Yeah.
That's why we see ourselves as starving artists, because that's the only success point that we see,
Right.
right? But if we actually take a step back and reassess what the success means for me, it changes. It changes. The reality of it changes. Maybe in like a visual art space, a success for someone, for a visual artist, would be like, I just want to exhibit at MoMA. And that for them is the success.
That's the pinnacle. Yeah.
That's it. What happens after that, they don't give a shit, because that's success for them. That's enough for them.
Respect.
For another artist, it might be, I just want to sell my hoodies. I want to earn 10 grand out from my hoodies, and that's success. For me, as a spoken word artist, success for me is being to perform in spaces where there's BIPOC people that share a refugee or migrant background. Whenever I do that event, that's a success for me. I don't think about the big picture because that's just me. So, it's really about defining what success is for you.
Right.
And then breaking it down, compartmentalizing it.
Yeah.
And then, because then it helps you break down and makes you aware of what steps you have to make to create that success. Because success or achieving something so big is so scary when you see it up there and really huge, when you can't see the whole picture.
Right.
It's like you're looking with a magnifier glass.
Yeah.
When in reality, you need to take that off now because it's not really that big. That's just how I see things. That's why I love talking to people about how they want to reach their goals, right? I don't want to be like a life coach or a mentor. I really just want others to be successful in the way they want to be. Like, when you told me about the stuff you were thinking and I offered my help, I'm like, if you want some admin or logistic help for some advice, I'm here. Because maybe I have the experience in looking at things and breaking them down to steps, so that you'll be like, okay, this week, this is my goal. Next week, this is my goal. And then 2 years later, you're like, fuck, I'm here at the success point that I want. Because I took that step. It's like putting each puzzle piece together, right? And then now we can pull back the magnifying lens and be like, yeah, this is it. So that's why I think starving artist is a mentality.
Yeah.
Because if you just keep thinking about that end goal without thinking about the steps you have to take, it's really gonna feel like it's so far away from it. Yeah. But if you take it like bite size, or even sometimes a little bit too big, that you can still digest that. You might puke out some of it a little bit, but at least you took in some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really believe it's a matter of mentality. And I know that in the arts and creative industry, it's very nepotistic. You can't avoid that.
Yeah. Melbourne's very nepotistic in its own way.
Yeah. And also it can get very commercialized. But I think it's just understanding who you are as an artist and who you are as a person. Because sometimes it's two separate things from the work that you do. Or if you're someone that puts in their identity with their work, you just need to be sure of yourself. know, you need that branding for you.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even you trying to sell yourself.
Yeah.
It's just like, I know this is me.
Yeah.
And I know this is what I'm capable of. And I know this is what I'm not capable of. And instead of be like, how do I, like, I just don't look at that now because I can't do that anyways. Instead of doing that, be like, maybe do I have a friend or two that might know how to work with this capabilities that I have? Maybe they can shed a light or make it easier for me or make it accessible for me. You know, asking for help. This is why I love the Bayanihan mentality with Filipinos.
Yeah.
You know, I always say that Bayanihan for me is like a community has one goal. Right? And the people that are carrying this one goal, which is the Bahay Kubo.
Bahay Kubo, yeah.
Are all key people in your life to reach that goal. Because you can never make it in this world if you're alone.
Alone, exactly.
That's why when an artist comes to me and they're like, I've been painting for 10 years and blah, blah, blah. I'm still not successful. I don't get this opportunity. I fucking hate the art world. I'm like, babes, do you have friends? You know, like as sad as that sound, like, do you have friends? And if you do have friends, this friends of yours actually your friend? Will this friend celebrate your success and your downfall?
Yeah.
Because it needs to be like that. That's why Bayanihan is so crucial for me and everything that I do, whether as an artist or an art programmer. Because it always affects my life. Yeah, like when I was in Philippines for the 3 to 4 months, oh my God, Kuya, I didn't realize how much support I have here.
Right.
Like I almost cried talking to Kuya when he picked me up. I was like, Kuya, I thought going back home would make me feel like home.
You understand me now?
But I felt like an outcast in my own home.
Shit.
Yeah.
That hurts.
It hurts so much. So much. And then I come back here and I'm like, Philippines is not home for me anymore.
Damn.
But it is my motherland. That's my roots. Now I see the difference of a home and my motherland. And I think it's maturity that comes with that realization that your motherland and home cannot be the same place sometimes. Yeah. So that's how I feel.
Yo!